Bobby Doctor was born in Columbia, South Carolina in 1939. He spent most of his youth living in Columbia's Allen Benedict Court housing projects. Doctor attended Carver Elementary School and C.A. Johnson High School. He is a graduate of South Carolina State University, which recognized him as Outstanding Alumnus in 1981. Doctor credits his mother for encouraging him to get his college degree instead of pursuing a military career. Doctor's early years growing up in the segregated South shaped his life's path to lead by example. As a college student, Doctor was inspired by the student sit-ins in Greensboro, North Carolina on February 1, 1960. The next day, he organized a group of students in Orangeburg to start the sit-in movement in South Carolina. This was said to be the second group in the whole country to sit in at public facilities, although they didn't receive the same recognition as later sit-ins in larger cities like Greenville and Atlanta.
We invaded the 5 and 10 cent store on the town square in Orangeburg, South Carolina. We got in there, and the manager told us they didn't serve us at that counter. And we continued to sit there at that counter. They called the police. That was the second student sit-in in the country.
Doctor was later jailed for similar activities in Columbia. Doctor's professional career spans more than 50 years of work on the front lines fighting for human rights, civil rights, and equal opportunities. Doctor's path took him to the Virginia Council on Human Relations and the Tennessee Regional Office of the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights in the mid-1960s, where he led regional efforts to champion civil rights.
One thing I've discovered in dealing with race in a country, you have to be steadfast, direct. That's the only way we're going to face it.
His later roles in the national stage as director of the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights and South Christian Leadership Council gave him the opportunity to have a direct impact on federal civil rights policy. He has written extensively on civil rights issues in the South, including a study on the Tuskegee experiments of the 1930s, where black men suffering from syphilis were left untreated for years so the government could study the disease. Doctor married his late wife, Joan, and together they have 3 sons. After 45 years of marriage, Joan passed away in 2008. He retired 20 years ago and lives in Columbia with his wife, Geraldine.
I'm 83 years old now. On the way out of this life, so to speak. I've been through a lot, an awful lot. But if I had it to do again, I would do it all over the same way.